and start a physics revolution that could forever change our understanding of the whole universe.
Envision a hub where researchers from all around the world collaborate to uncover the mysteries of the cosmos and advance the limits of human understanding. That location happens to be CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, which is located close to Geneva, Switzerland. Although it has accomplished much, the story of its difficulties, debates, and dogged quest for knowledge is what really draws in the public and the scientific community. A lighthouse for the human search for knowledge, performing experiments that investigate the fundamental components of matter and the forces that mold our cosmos, CERN has served as the vanguard of particle physics research since its inception in 1954. Launched in 2008, the Large Hadron Collider generates circumstances similar to those immediately following the Big Bang by colliding protons that have been accelerated to nearly the speed of light. The 2012 discovery of the Higgs boson, which established the existence of the Higgs field and provided a vital explanation for why particles had mass, was the result of this enormous endeavor. In addition to the LHC, detectors such as ATLAS and CMS are crucial for examining collision data, improving our understanding of the Standard Model, and delving into the enigmas of antimatter and dark matter. The European Organization for Nuclear Research, CERN, is resolute in its goal to discover the secrets of the cosmos and set the stage for future scientific wonders as it upgrades its research capacity. Making sure the LHC runs safely becomes vital with such a wonderful foundation. What measures does CERN take to mitigate the dangers posed by such a formidable machine? Precautions and public apprehension. There are substantial obligations associated with operating the LHC, a machine of this magnitude. Strict safety standards have been put in place by CERN to avoid any disastrous incidents. Independent committees, one of which included the world-renowned astrophysicist Martin Rees, examined the LHC's safety thoroughly before its maiden run and found that it did not pose any danger to Earth. These evaluations dispelled concerns about miniaturized black holes or strangelets devouring regular matter, demonstrating the controlled and predictable character of the collider. Conspiracy theories and sensationalized news reports continued to cast doubt on the collider's safety, sowing public anxiety despite these assurances. As a result, CERN has stuck to its word when it comes to being open and honest with the public. They're often talking about how the LHC's operations are rigorously tested to make sure they're safe and will help us learn more. Despite these stringent safety protocols, there have been occurrences that have caused controversy on occasion. Are these talks being stoked by any reported occurrences or anomalies at CERN? Unusual occurrences. Incidents that have occurred at CERN over the years have not been disastrous, but they have garnered media attention and caused people to speculate. A major power loss occurred at the LHC in 2015 as a result of a faulty circuit breaker. This caused delays and led to more thorough safety evaluations. This incident highlighted the significant technical difficulties of running such a complex machine and prompted improvements to the electrical infrastructure to make it more stable. Concerns have also been expressed from time to time due to unexpected data surges and random equipment breakdowns. For instance, prompt investigations have been initiated to rule out any underlying problems in response to unanticipated temperature anomalies or oscillations in magnetic fields. Extensive examinations have shown that these outliers are not dangerous, although they are usually explained away as being due to environmental factors or instrumental errors. CERN's commitment to excellence and safety is reinforced by its rigorous troubleshooting procedures and open reporting, which help keep the public and scientific community's faith in the organization. May these occurrences be merely technical glitches, or may they indicate the presence of deeper, more enigmatic forces? The scientific reasons for the mysteries. When strange occurrences occur, the scientists at CERN tackle them with a healthy dose of skepticism and conduct thorough investigations. Extensive investigation into data anomalies and power outages uncovers technological faults or outside interferences as the underlying reasons. To further ensure the stability of the collider and avoid such incidents in the future, the electrical infrastructure underwent extensive renovations after the 2015 power loss. In a similar vein, we use sophisticated diagnostic tools and simulations to look for data spikes that don't make sense, separating real scientific events from random noise. It is common practice to attribute these anomalies to external sources, such as cosmic rays or vibrations from adjacent machinery. This painstaking strategy not only fixes the problems at hand, but it also helps to enhance CERN's infrastructure and experimental methodologies over time, which further demonstrates the organization's dedication to scientific quality and safety. Maintaining the trustworthiness and accuracy of its research, CERN promotes a culture of accuracy and responsibility by carefully studying and comprehending every aberration. Can you tell what these mysteries are that scientists have not yet answered, and how they intend to achieve it? Current and future research and experiment, CERN will continue its pursuit of knowledge indefinitely. New possibilities in particle physics will open up as a result of enhancements to the LHC that will boost its collision energy and luminosity. By enhancing our understanding of dark matter, antimatter, and the elusive fifth force, we hope to gain a better understanding of the universe's most mysterious phenomena. The Future Circular Collision, FCC, and similar future experiments are currently in the design phases. They aim to achieve even higher energy by constructing a collision with a 100-kilometer diameter. In addition, the Central European Radiation Laboratory, CERN, is funding studies to learn more about the early cosmos and neutrino physics using experiments like DUNE and studying quark-gluon plasma characteristics. These undertakings herald the upcoming era of scientific inquiry, which holds great promise for elucidating the universe's underlying mechanisms. Advanced computing systems, quantum technologies, superconducting magnets, and collider-based research are all areas in which CERN stands at the forefront of innovation. These advancements boost CERN's research capacity and have wider applications in fields like energy, medicine, and IT, which in turn drive economic growth and technological progress. To keep itself at the forefront of particle physics and prepared to face the deepest secrets of the cosmos, CERN is constantly broadening its research scopes. An intriguing fact is that the findings made by CERN, which is constantly pushing the limits of science, have far-reaching consequences. In what ways do these developments influence our perception of the world around us? Consequences for philosophy and existence. Our fundamental assumptions about the world, existence, and the nature of reality are being tested by the groundbreaking work at CERN, which goes beyond the domain of physics. The long-sought goal of physics is to develop a more comprehensive theory that unifies all fundamental forces. The possible discovery of new particles or forces could cause a re-evaluation of the Standard Model, the foundation of modern physics. In addition, we are invited to reconsider our cosmic perspective by the investigation of dark energy and dark matter, which make up around 95% of the mass energy content of the universe. These enigmatic elements cast doubt on the cornerstones of cosmology and astrophysics and raise inquiries regarding the nature, beginning, and ultimate fate of the universe. The philosophical implications of string theory's inspiration for multiverse ideas, or the existence of more dimensions, raise questions about our place in this enormous and potentially endless multiverse. The intersection of these questions with philosophical discussion encourages a dialogue across disciplines, which benefits both areas and highlights the eternal struggle of humans to understand the unknowable. In addition to expanding our scientific understanding, the ongoing explorations by CERN into these mysteries have sparked heated philosophical discussions over the meaning of life and the boundaries of human cognition. What ethical considerations does CERN need to address in light of the impending revolutionary research? Ethical considerations and duties related to state-of-the-art scientific research are discussed in the next chapter. Moral principles and duties. Ethical problems take center stage as CERN explores unexplored scientific realms, directing its research and technological progress. There has to be a balance between the need to know and the duty to make sure new discoveries don't hurt people or the Earth. The possible militarization of modern technology is a major ethical problem. Although CERN is committed to peaceful research, particle physics has uses beyond just scientific discoveries. To ensure that scientific advancements have a good impact on society, strict control is necessary due to the dual-use nature of certain technologies, Concerns regarding resource allocation and environmental impact have been raised by the massive energy consumption of the LHC and its modifications, making environmental sustainability an additional important factor to address. In line with worldwide initiatives to fight climate change and encourage ecological harmony, CERN is devoted to reducing its environmental impact via the use of energy-efficient technology and sustainable practices. In addition, experiments produce massive volumes of data that must be handled securely and ethically, leaving CERN to contend with the ethical implications of AI and data privacy. Because CERN's research has a revolutionary effect on fields like education, employment, and social conventions, it is important to consider the cultural and societal implications as well. To appropriately navigate these developments, it is vital to engage with the public, promote scientific literacy, and foster transparency. By highlighting diversity, inclusivity, and ethical research procedures, the CERN Code of Conduct promotes an environment of honesty and respect that helps to guarantee that scientific progress is in line with moral and social norms. Following these guidelines helps CERN stay true to its mission of doing good for society and the world at large, while also advancing scientific knowledge. Now that we've covered the ethical aspects, how does CERN interact with the rest of the world to foster cooperation in science and education? Activities to reach out to the community and teach. The significance of cultivating an educated and scientifically literate international community is recognized by CERN. In order to achieve this goal, it has set up a plethora of educational and outreach initiatives to involve the general public in its research and to encourage the next generation of scientists. In order to provide students practical experience in particle physics and related subjects, CERN runs education programs from elementary schools all the way up to universities. These programs include interactive seminars, internships, and collaborative research projects. To inspire the next generation to follow in the footsteps of pioneers in the STEM fields, these programs break down difficult scientific ideas and spark a love of exploration in young people. Public talks, exhibitions, and open days are also organized by the group, giving people from all walks of life the chance to see scientific research at CERN for themselves. By bringing together scientists and the public, these gatherings foster openness, conversation, and understanding. Documentaries, podcasts, and internet content produced by CERN also contribute to the dissemination of scientific information and the prominence of CERN's research. Digital platforms allow CERN to reach a global audience, attracting millions of people and making particle physics accessible. Working together with schools all around the globe allows for the sharing of information and the launch of cooperative research projects, which improves classroom instruction and broadens the reach of scientific investigation. Scholarships, mentorship programs, and targeted outreach are just a few ways that CERN helps make sure that people from underrepresented groups have a fair shot at shaping scientific progress and reaping its benefits. The European Organization for Nuclear Research, CERN, contributes to the advancement of scientific knowledge and promotes a culture of inquiry and learning through its extensive outreach and educational programs. An important question to consider is how the media may help dispel myths and shape public understanding of particle physics, especially in light of CERN's efforts to bring the public and scientists together. Public opinion and media interactions. The public's view of CERN and its scientific activities is heavily influenced by the media. In order to address public concerns and misunderstandings and make complicated scientific ideas accessible and interesting, effective communication tactics are required. The European Organization for Nuclear Research, CERN, works with news organizations to ensure that the public receives factual and timely information about its research. To make this process easier and to make sure that the public gets accurate information about what CERN is doing and what they've discovered, they use tools like press releases, media briefings, and interviews with experts. Working in tandem with media organizations, documentaries, and instructional programs highlight the work of CERN's scientists, experiments, and facilities. These programs humanize particle physics and explain how it affects our daily lives. But because particle physics is so complicated and abstract, it's easy for the public to misinterpret it and for media outlets to sensationalize the risks or consequences of CERN's experiments. To counter this, CERN places an emphasis on openness and transparency, providing real information and engaging in active media engagement to dispel myths. While social media does allow CERN to communicate with a worldwide audience directly, it also makes it easier for rumors and speculation to spread quickly, which presents both opportunities and challenges for the organization's outreach initiatives. To keep the narrative surrounding particle physics firmly based in scientific reality, CERN uses social media tactics to spread accurate information, answer questions, and cultivate a positive online presence. Films, novels, and TV productions that depict CERN frequently mix reality with fantasy, leading to the perpetuation of irrational fears and expectations and further shaping public impression of the organization. To combat this, CERN supports initiatives that increase public understanding of science and the need to think critically, with the goal of creating a society where people are both knowledgeable and interested in the natural and built environments around them. How does CERN handle the delicate balancing act between scientific rigor and popular understanding, given the influence of the media on public perception? Methods for clear and convincing scientific presentations. Promoting scientific literacy, building public support, and debunking misconceptions all depend on clear and compelling science communication. To make its research approachable and interesting to a wide range of people, CERN uses a multi-pronged strategy. At its core, CERN is about simplifying complicated ideas by making otherwise intangible topics more accessible through the use of analogies and visual representations. People can better understand complex topics through the use of interactive visualizations, such as simulations, animations, and infographics. Storytelling is an additional potent weapon in CERN's communication toolbox. It brings attention to the human aspect of scientific discovery by recounting tales of curiosity, tenacity, and teamwork. By sharing their experiences outside of the lab, scientists enrich scientific conversation with emotion and depth. Quanda sessions, live streams of experiments, and virtual tours encourage active participation and allow individuals to ask questions, give feedback, and immerse themselves in the scientific process, fostering a two-way dialogue between scientists and the public through interactive platforms. Through partnerships with science communicators, internet celebrities, and educators, CERN is able to broaden its reach and tap into existing networks of engaged audiences, amplifying its outreach efforts. Collaborations like these make CERN's communications more accessible and credible, which in turn helps to build a more diverse and welcoming scientific community. As part of its communication strategy, CERN actively addresses public concerns by anticipating queries and responding with clear, evidence-based explanations to establish confidence and allay worries. The public can rest assured that CERN is dedicated to conducting responsible and ethical research because of its openness regarding research objectives, methods, and possible consequences. In order to control public perception and preserve its reputation as a reliable scientific organization, CERN has crisis communication standards in place to guarantee a rapid and effective response to emergencies or misinformation. These protocols include keeping lines of contact open and giving regular updates. Feedback mechanisms, audience analytics, and innovative communication techniques help CERN stay attuned to changing public interests and technological advancements. By continuously evaluating and adapting its communication strategies, the organization ensures that its outreach remains relevant and effective. The combination of these approaches allows CERN to do more than just teach. It motivates people to learn more about particle physics and how it contributes to the expansion of human understanding and technology. How will CERN's ongoing scientific and communication innovations help to further engage the general audience in particle physics? Future work and long-term goals. CERN will never stray from its mission to promote international cooperation and advance particle physics. New possibilities in particle physics will open up as a result of enhancements to the LHC that will boost its collision energy and luminosity. By enhancing our understanding of dark matter, antimatter, and the elusive fifth force, we hope to gain a better understanding of the universe's most mysterious phenomena. The Future Circular Collision, FCC, and similar future experiments are currently in the design phases. They aim to achieve even higher energy by constructing a collision with a 100-kilometer diameter. In addition, the Central European Radiation Laboratory, CERN, is funding studies to learn more about the early cosmos and neutrino physics using experiments like DUNE and studying quark-gluon plasma characteristics. These undertakings herald the upcoming era of scientific inquiry, which holds great promise for elucidating the universe's underlying mechanisms. Advanced computing systems, quantum technologies, superconducting magnets, and collider-based research are all areas in which CERN stands at the forefront of innovation. These advancements boost CERN's research capacity and have wider applications in fields like energy, medicine, and IT, which in turn drive economic growth and technological progress. In addition, CERN is promoting interdisciplinary research that connects particle physics to other domains, including cosmology, materials science, and astronomy, and it is actively engaging in international partnerships and collaborations. Virtual and augmented reality are being used to enhance educational and outreach programs by creating more engaging and immersive experiences. These experiences will help students gain a greater understanding of particle physics principles. To further reduce its negative influence on the environment, CERN employs green technology and eco-friendly procedures as part of its sustainability efforts. Thanks to these far-sighted strategies and forthcoming initiatives, CERN will continue to lead the way in scientific discovery, influencing developments that will influence the field of physics and beyond in the years to come. With all these ambitious plans in motion, how can CERN make sure that its discoveries help people and are ethical? The foundational principles for CERN's future activities. A set of fundamental principles that guarantee scientific honesty, ethical accountability, and international cooperation will shape CERN's future. The organization's approach to research and innovation is shaped by these principles, which underpin all projects and initiatives. Following the most rigorous and transparent scientific practices is of the utmost importance to CERN, which places a premium on scientific integrity. The scientific community is built upon open information sharing, and the rigorous process of peer review and replication ensures that research findings are validated and maintained in a credible manner. Ensuring that scientific advancements do not unintentionally hurt mankind or the world is a fundamental ethical duty of CERN's operations. Stewardship of the environment, ethical technology use, and data privacy protection are all part of this, as are strong ethical frameworks and supervision systems. Another important aspect is global collaboration. CERN is a prime example of this principle in action, as it brings together researchers from more than 100 different countries to accomplish shared scientific objectives. By working together, we can overcome geographical barriers and achieve more than we could alone. Aligning with worldwide efforts to fight climate change and promote ecological balance, CERN is devoted to reducing its environmental impact through the use of energy-efficient technology, the integration of renewable energy sources, and sustainable management of resources. The culture of CERN is based on innovation and excellence, which promotes innovative approaches to problems and research that tests the limits of what is thought to be feasible. To maintain its position as a global leader in scientific discovery, CERN promotes an atmosphere of constant innovation and technical progress. A large part of CERN's purpose is to educate the public and encourage them to become involved in scientific research through its many outreach and education programs. With the help of these programs, more people will be able to comprehend and appreciate the significance of CERN's work and become scientists themselves. An inclusive and diverse scientific community is known to improve innovation, creativity, and problem-solving skills. So, inclusivity and diversity are also highlighted. CERN encourages diversity in thought and participation, gives back to communities that have historically been underrepresented in STEM fields, and works to create a welcoming space where everyone may succeed. With cultural respect, CERN is able to welcome and incorporate other points of view, which improves its ability to work together and adds depth to scientific discussions. Following these rules helps CERN stay true to its mission of doing good for society and the world at large, while also advancing scientific knowledge. How do the scientific discoveries made by CERN, which adhere to these ideals, affect people all across the world? Benefits to society and their potential for transformation. The discoveries and innovations made at CERN have enormous ramifications outside of the field of particle physics. They improve people's lives, boost economies, and encourage creativity all across the world. One of the most obvious advantages is the progress it has brought to medicine. Thanks to CERN's knowledge of particle acceleration and superconducting magnets, a new radiation treatment for cancer patients called proton therapy has been developed, which is far safer for surrounding healthy tissue. In addition to bettering patient outcomes, this device exemplifies the transformative power of basic research into practical, life-saving solutions. The advancements made at CERN also have far-reaching effects on energy efficiency. Superconducting materials, which conduct electricity without resistance, have possible uses in power grids, greatly lowering energy loss and improving transmission efficiency. Advanced cooling systems designed for particle accelerators are an inspiration for technologies that reduce energy consumption in different industries. A member of CERN's scientific staff, Tim Berners-Lee, created the World Wide Web in 1989, marking the beginning of CERN's impact on information technology. Instantaneous information interchange and increased worldwide connectivity were both made possible by this revolutionary innovation, which revolutionized global communication. The enormous volumes of data produced by particle physics experiments necessitate cutting-edge data analytics and quantum computing, both of which CERN is actively pushing to advance. The particle physics methods developed at CERN are useful for environmental monitoring because they allow us to follow contaminants, keep an eye on signs of climate change, and evaluate the effects on the environment. Conservation efforts and environmental policy decisions can be better informed with the help of these tools. Techniques developed for precise alignment, vibration control, and tunnel construction have found applications in large-scale engineering projects worldwide, enhancing the efficiency and safety of infrastructure development. CERN's engineering expertise has also impacted transportation and infrastructure. Research funding, investments in infrastructure, and the creation of jobs are just a few ways in which CERN's projects contribute to economic growth. Technology spin-offs and the commercialization of scientific discoveries are propelled by collaborations with industry partners, which in turn drive economic growth and worldwide competitiveness. By providing students and professionals with state-of-the-art STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics capabilities, CERN's educational efforts have a substantial influence on education and workforce development. To tackle complicated global challenges and maintain innovation across industries, a highly trained workforce is required, and these programs help to cultivate that talent. Scientific discoveries made at CERN have a multiplicative effect on the arts as they encourage producers such as writers, artists, and musicians to delve into scientific subjects in their own work. Particle physics becomes an essential component of our shared narratives and imaginations as a result of this cultural enrichment, which strengthens the bond between society and science. As an example of global cooperation and peace, CERN brings together scientists from all over the world to work on shared scientific projects, which in turn promotes understanding amongst people, lessens geopolitical tensions, and ultimately leads to greater scientific harmony. By bringing together all these positive aspects, CERN showcases the revolutionary power of particle physics research, while simultaneously improving society, the economy, and international harmony. How will CERN ensure that it can maintain its influence and keep pushing forward in light of these societal advantages? The future and objectives of CERN. In the future, CERN hopes to continue to be a world-renowned particle physics research center, encourage innovation, and find answers to some of the most important scientific mysteries. In order to do this, CERN has laid forth a set of long-term objectives that include achieving scientific excellence, advancing technology, and fostering worldwide cooperation. The LHC is being upgraded by CERN on a constant basis to obtain higher collision energies and luminosities, allowing for deeper research of dark matter, antimatter, and possibly new forces that could explain the fundamental mysteries of the universe. This showcases the continued commitment to scientific excellence. The ambitious goal of the Future Circular Collider (FCC) project is to construct a next-generation particle accelerator that can achieve collision energy 10 times higher than the LHC. The accelerator will have a diameter of about 100 kilometers. With the hope of making groundbreaking findings that could reshape our view of the cosmos, this massive undertaking aims to detect previously unknown particles, delve deeper into the characteristics of the Higgs boson, and study dark energy and dark matter. Investing in state-of-the-art technologies like quantum computer systems, improved cryogenics, and superconducting magnets is a crucial part of CERN's strategic goals in technological innovation. Economic growth and technical progress are propelled by these discoveries, which have wider applicability across industries such as energy, medicine, and information technology, in addition to enhancing CERN's research capacities. A key component of CERN's strategy is global collaboration, and the organization intends to deepen its ties to developing scientific nations and multidisciplinary research centers. These partnerships allow for the sharing of information and resources, as well as the launch of cooperative research projects, guaranteeing that CERN will continue to serve as a center for international scientific collaboration and innovation. To better prepare the next generation of engineers and scientists to join CERN's continuing research, the educational and outreach programs are being enhanced with more immersive and interactive experiences, using VR and AR to delve deeper into particle physics concepts. Ongoing programs at CERN strive to reduce energy consumption, integrate renewable energy sources, and promote sustainable practices across all operations, reflecting the organization's dedication to environmental stewardship through sustainability efforts. Through ongoing partnerships, CERN is enhancing medical technology, which in turn improves patient care and health outcomes through the creation of new diagnostic instruments and innovative treatments. Open communication channels, public trust, and the accessibility and understanding of CERN's research and achievements for everyone are priorities for the organization, and CERN is dedicated to upholding these values. By bringing together people from different artistic and creative backgrounds, we can highlight the mutually beneficial interaction between the scientific community and the humanities, which in turn enhances society's collective imagination and helps to strengthen the bond between scientific knowledge and everyday life. By staying true to these ideals and pushing the boundaries of innovation, CERN will leave an indelible mark on history, motivating generations to come and advancing knowledge of the universe for the better. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey into the heart of CERN. If you found this video fascinating, check out our next ones and share your thoughts in the comments below.